I always think of myself as a member of a group who are going to do their best to bring something off the ground. I know that sometimes a certain amount is expected of me, only because of my age and because I've been there and I've done it and I've been fairly successful along the way. And therefore, to my amazement, people are looking to me to set the tone, to say what I feel and so on. And I'm not always ready to. I want to stay in my own little place and listen and watch everybody else. And I'm shocked when it is expected of me. But it is, and so I do my best to, take that position, but I don't feel it at all, not at all. I'm just scratching the surface of what I'm doing, just like everybody else is at a first rehearsal. And, I'm as unsure of myself as they are, and I have the same sense of doubt and concern about whether we can bring it off.
I totally feel that. That people do look to you and they take their cue from you, and you can make backstage, you have a lot of power to make backstage pleasant and relaxed or to make it tense. And I also, because I was a child actor, I'm very aware, particularly if there are really young people in the company. Yeah. People were by and large very, very good to me when I was a kid, but I think I am particularly, I think, respectful of the young people, because I think when there are kids or teenagers, people, they give you notes endlessly. Do you know what I mean? And I feel very, very protective of those kids. So I do feel like people really do look to you, and you have a lot of power with very small things to change the mood backstage.
My son is 18, and I'm trying to tell him, the odds seem to be that you're going to be working for the rest of your life. No matter how digital the world is and how globalized it is, you're just going to work. That's going to be your life. So if you can find joy in your work, that will be a great blessing. And being on stage with another actor where you feel like something is happening that didn't happen before when we tried this, that may never happen again, but it's happening right now, and we're able to share it, that is a great joy. That's also the job at hand. That's the work.
I love to watch the whole theatrical experience. And I just am super. And as soon as my run finishes, I'm going to see every single one of these plays.
It's so illuminating, too, to remember, this is what each person does who comes to see our plays. You stand there and right, left, okay, and you get put in your seat and somebody's next to you, and you form that audience group. And I can't hear. Well, the better to keep in mind when I'm out next, and make sure that I can be heard and that I can be clear about what I'm delivering, that it's for the people out there.
I think also when something is truly electric, it's just all the analyzing flies out the window. You're just completely transported and grabbed by the throat.
Sometimes that can happen in the first minute, don't you think?
Yeah.
You just go, they know what they're doing. They've already empowered my imagination, sitting here watching it, and then it's going to fly.
My attitude towards work is that it is the only thing that I know how to do, I think. In other words, there are very few things in life that I would be any good at. The one thing that I understand within myself is that I have an ability to characterize. I'm a character actress. And when I sort of hit the audience in such a way that they respond in the way that I had hoped that they would, that is glorious, and that is the fun of the game. There are times when you can work your fanny off and you think you're being quite good, but they don't agree. And in consequence, you find yourself saying, what the devil am I doing this for, And I think I'll go home. I've always said, what am I doing here? I want to go home. But the point is that I am there because it is the thing that I know how to do, I think. So I continue again, at my advanced age, still getting out there and doing what I think I do best, that and probably housekeeping, those two things.